Our next problem is this one here. A canoeist, or somebody traveling in a canoe, travels 4 miles downstream in 1 hour. Downstream means the current. If the current is going that way, they're traveling in their canoe that way with the current. They travel 4 miles downstream in 1 hour. The return trip means they're going this way and they're going upstream against the current. Takes the canoeist 1.5 hours. Find the rate of the boat in still water. So, how do we get this done? Well, we could start with this chart here. Okay. Our first row is downstream with the water current, and our second row is upstream against the water current. And with any word problem, we will start by defining our variables. And so we're going to have two. We're going to have x and y. X is going to be the rate of the current sorry, it's not current, it's the canoe in still water. Let y be the rate of the current. So now that we have our x and our y variables defined, we are going to fill in the chart. Okay. And so what is the rate of the canoe as he is going downstream with the current? Well, the rate of the canoe would be the speed the canoe is traveling that way, which is x, the rate of the canoe in still water, plus the rate of the current that is pushing the canoe to the right. Okay. So it's going to be x plus y. Now, how much time did they take? Well, it says here in the word problem that they traveled 4 miles downstream in 1 hour. So our time here is going to be 1 hour. And so what is our distance that they traveled? Well, the distance that they traveled, according to the word problem, is they traveled 4 miles. 4 miles in that 1 hour going downstream. Alright, well, while we're here, we can go ahead and calculate our rate times time is equal to distance. So let's go and create our equation. It is rate times time is equal to distance. So x plus y times 1 is just going to be x plus y. Right? And that's equal to the distance 4, or 4 miles. Now what about when the canoe is moving upstream? That means the current is going this way and the boat is moving this way, right? So what it is it's going to be the rate of the canoe in still water, that's x, minus the rate of the current, minus y, since we're moving upstream against the water current. And what's the time? Well, it says here in the word problem that the return trip takes the canoeist 1.5 hours. So our time here is going to be 1.5 hours. And what is the distance that they travel? Well, going downstream takes them 4 miles. That means going back upstream is also going to take them a distance of 4 miles. Alright, so let's go ahead and create our equation. It is going to be rate times time is equal to distance. Rate times time is equal to distance. So I could do, maybe I could say 1.5 times x minus y is equal to 4. Rate times the time is equal to the distance. Alright, so now we have our system of linear equations. This is our equation A, here is our equation B, and we can solve the system to find what is the rate of the canoe or the boat in still water. That's what the question is asking. What is x? Alright, so let's start with equation A. It's x plus y is equal to 4. Our equation B is going to take a little bit of work. We need to distribute out the 1.5. Right? So our equation B is going to be 1.5x. Positive times a negative is going to be negative 1.5y is equal to 4. Now that we have our equation A and our equation B, well, how can we solve this? We can solve this by multiplying the equation A by 1.5. Multiplying the left side of the equal sign by 1.5, multiplying the right side by 1.5. How is that going to help us? Because then we would have 1.5y. And in our equation B, we would have negative 1.5y. So they will cancel each other out. Alright, so let's go ahead and multiply equation A by 1.5. X plus y is equal to 4. And I'm going to multiply the 4 by 1.5 as well. So on the left side, we get 1.5x plus 1.5y is equal to 6. 4 times 1.5 is 6. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my equation A underneath equation B. 1.5x plus 1.5y is equal to 6. And I am going to add these two equations. When I add them, 1.5x plus 1.5x becomes 3x. Negative 1.5 plus positive 1.5 is going to be 0. And I'm going to say equals 4 plus 6 is 10. So we divide by the coefficient, we divide by the 3 in front of the x, and we'll be left with x is equal to 10. 3 goes into 10 3 times, leaving a remainder of 1. So what is the rate of the canoe? That's our x. The rate of the canoe in still water. And if you look at the problem, that is what the problem is asking us to find. Find the rate of the boat in still water. Find x. So x is 3 1/3 miles per hour. And so we could say that that is our answer. Put a box around it. And we're good to go.